Hi, everyone. I'm Christopher Thornycroft from Redwood Logistics, and welcome to the Redwood Rundown for the week of February 21st, 2022. The end of the month of February always has a volume push, and what comes with that volume push is a tightening of capacity. So, how much is that going to affect us this year? Probably not a ton. If there's a capacity tightening, which there's likely to be, it'll be incremental unless aided by weather. The outbound tender volume index is standing at 14,732, which indicates that demand is still extremely strong. The outbound tender rejection index, which is a measurement of contract freight that is being rejected by providers and pushed over into that spot environment, stands at 19.12%, which is about where we were last week. Now, the long haul outbound tender rejection index on tenders over 800 miles, that's at 18.84%. That's the lowest point that's been since April of 2021, indicating the carriers are finding that freight more favorable right now than they have seen it in past months. We've talked about the East Coast, and we've talked about the Mid-Atlantic, and we've talked about the Southeast, and we think that those markets are going to continue to be pretty tough as they see a lot of imports coming into them. We look at the Port of Charleston, which on February 8th reported 20 ships at anchor, and everyone was pretty surprised because that's a really big number for ships at anchor at the Port of Charleston. And they said at that time, yes, it was a large number, but they had a handle on it, and by mid-March, they thought that was going to be clear. Well, as of this morning, there were 36 ships at anchor at the Port of Charleston, so it does not look like that is going to be handled by mid-March. Again, look at your contract rates. If your contract rates are extremely competitive in this environment right now, for the Southeast and the Mid-Atlantic and the Northeast, you might be in okay shape. If your contract rates are struggling a bit, there's a really good chance that's even more difficult in a couple of months. Thank you for tuning in for the Redwood Rundown. I'm Christopher Thornycroft, and we'll see you next week. Take care.